He got everything he wanted. It destroyed him. Henry Bemis thought he had a simple wish: time to read, time to be left alone, time to do what he loved without interruption. But that's just the surface story. This is not about a man who wanted peace and finally got it. It's about the ego's impossible dream of a future paradise, and the cruel joke that always follows, because what the ego promises, it never delivers. It can't. This episode of the Twilight Zone is a metaphysical case study in self-deception. Henry isn't just an unlucky bookworm. He's a walking metaphor for the mind that believes salvation is in time, rather than out of it. And the ending isn't tragic by accident. It's inevitable. A reader, Mr. Bemis, a reader. From the first scene, Henry is checked out. He's at work, but he's not present. He can't count money accurately. He's rambling about David Copperfield to a woman who just wants her change. Even his boss calls it out. You are neither an efficient bank teller nor a proficient employee. You, Mr. Bemis, are a reader. But this isn't about books. This is about escapism. About being mentally elsewhere. Henry doesn't see people. He sees roles: wife, boss, customer, obstacle. Every relationship is filtered through the same fantasy. Get away so I can do what I want. This is what the ego calls freedom, a life without reflection. Without anyone who asks questions, without interruption, just Henry and his mind, victim of time, prisoner of story. Henry's story is built on blame. His wife won't let him read. His boss won't let him be. He hides books like contraband, and we're meant to sympathize with him, until we realize he never actually asked why they object. Why does his wife resent his reading? Why does his boss find him unfit? Why doesn't he listen? Because the ego doesn't want answers. It wants grievances. It needs a villain to justify retreat. It needs injustice to explain isolation. And once the pattern is set, every scene is the same projection. They won't let me. This is the ego's masterstroke. Make the story feel like freedom is being withheld, so it never notices that it's the one withholding it, the bomb as symbol. When Henry retreats into the vault for lunch, ironically the same vault he sees as a cage, he is saved from the atomic blast. But saved from what? This explosion isn't just war. It's symbolic purification. It erases the villains from Henry's life. The wife is gone. The boss is gone. Society is gone. And now, Henry has everything he wanted. Time, silence, solitude. At first he is horrified, then comforted, then bored, then desperate. Then, like every ego story, he grasps at one last hope. At least I have my books. Library as salvation. When Henry finds the public library still intact, he is ecstatic. He sees titles like Dickens, Shaw, Shelley, and Keats, and begins stacking books into neat piles. January, February, March. He literally starts planning time. But he's still not reading. He's still narrating. Still future thinking, because the ego doesn't live in the moment. It doesn't want to read the book. It wants to know it can. It needs the illusion of a future where peace will finally arrive. That's why retirement is so alluring. Work now, suffer now, sacrifice now. But one day, time enough at last, the glasses break, the illusion shatters. Just as Henry finally picks a book to read, he stumbles. His glasses fall. They shatter. And suddenly, the future is gone. The possibility is gone. The story ends. It's not fair, he says, over and over again. But it is fair, because it's exactly what he asked for. He didn't want presence. He wanted possibility. He didn't want to see. He wanted to escape. And now that the escape has nothing left to run from, it collapses. Time is the villain, not the savior. The deeper twist of this episode isn't the broken glasses. It's the revelation that time was never on his side. The ego sells the idea that time will fix everything. Give it enough time and you'll be happy. Give it enough time and you'll be free. But in A Course in Miracles, we are told that salvation is not of time. That time is the illusion, that all delay is suffering. Time enough at last is the ego's slogan. And the moment it arrives, it always breaks, because time doesn't heal. It hides, it postpones, it delays awakening. The real bomb went off long ago. The atomic bomb was not the tragedy. The tragedy was already in motion before the blast. Henry's separation wasn't caused by the explosion. It was already in his mind. His obsession with reading was just a cover for isolation. His victimhood was a cover for control. His retreat was a cover for guilt. He was already a fragment of what man has needed to himself. Metaphysical takeaway. This world is the cage, the vault, the graveyard, and every attempt to find peace in the world is doomed. Peace does not come from solitude. It comes from stillness, from forgiveness, from present awareness. Henry didn't lose his vision because his glasses broke. He lost it because he never had it. He never saw his brother, never saw his wife, never saw his own mind. Only projections, only delay. And now he has time enough at last, but no vision to use it. This is the lesson. Don't wait for the world to collapse to claim what's already yours. Peace isn't in a pile of unread books. It's in a still, forgiving mind. Right now, not later, not someday, not at last. Now, the end, or the beginning.